Today I'm going to let an app tell me what I should draw. Let's get into it. Okay, so there's this app that I found called Tiny Decisions, and it basically is kind of like a digital fortune wheel with a customized option where you can add your own categories to it, and inside of each category you can add as much options of it as you wish. So I went ahead and created 7 different categories that will determine different features of my today's character. We're gonna start off with the technique that I'm gonna be doing today's drawing in. Here I mostly added the techniques I'm usually using, but also some with a little twist. And the technique we're gonna be using for today's drawing is going to be only markers. And well, that's definitely gonna be challenging because you guys know how much I love adding colored pencils to my drawings. But yeah, sure, let's do that. Next, the pose. Here I added the options of static, dynamic, or doing an activity. Here it goes, dynamic pose. Okay, not bad. Then let's see about this skin color. Here I put a full range of shades and well, our character will have fair skin tone. Alright, I like it. Next off, the hair type. Here I also added a full spectrum of hair types, and the one that I'll be drawing today for my character is going to be wavy hair. Okay, that's not bad I guess, but I've drawn a couple of different wavy hairstyles recently, so I guess I wished for a bit different result. Next, clothing style, probably my favorite category. Here I went a little bit crazy with all the styles, so well, let's see. And here we have it, e-girl or e-boy style. Alright, I like it. So we're definitely gonna be doing something that is very up-to-date, something very in trends, let's say. Then we have an extra features category. Here I also added a couple of fun elements, but our character will own a pet, which is honestly super exciting. And lastly, the color scheme. Here I also wanted to sabotage myself a little bit and I added my least favorite colors to choose in between other options. And well, the color scheme we're gonna be working with today is going to be green shades. Oh god. You guys know that green is definitely my least favorite color, but I just hope that I will be able to make it work. Alright, so that's it for all the picks, and honestly it looks quite promising so far, and I think that what's going to set the direction we're gonna take with today's drawing is definitely gonna be that our character needs to own a pet. And the pet needs to be included in the drawing, obviously. I think that I'm gonna take a quite safe route with it. My initial thought was to draw a girl holding a puppy, but the problem is that such pose is not very dynamic in fact, which obviously is one of our features that I need to include in today's drawing. But well, I'm not sure yet. I kind of like the direction that my sketch is going towards, so well, we might just compromise a little bit on that particular feature. So well, after some very initial sketches, I went straight into transferring my idea onto a fresh piece of marker paper. But as I was going on with the sketch and I was adding more details, something just didn't feel quite right. This pose and this idea for the drawing seemed really repetitive and I felt like I actually did it before. And well, then I realized that in fact I did almost exact same pose for the video where I was recreating your guys' art, and once I realized it, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do this again. And this drawing is definitely not gonna be something exciting both for me and also for you guys. So in such situations, what I like to do is not stress myself too much on thinking about next drawing idea right away. I'm just letting myself chill for a little bit and take some time to, refresh my mind and look for some inspiration and, see what comes to my mind. So while I was taking my time off, I went on Instagram and I went into the Explore page. Of course, still keeping in mind the thought that I'm kind of looking for some inspiration for my today's drawing, because I was really intrigued with those features that the fortune wheel picked for me today, so I felt the need to complete this challenge and don't give up. And then I came across the most perfect picture for my today's drawing that caught my eye immediately, and then I knew that this is going to be it. I loved it because first of all, I've never drawn such a pose, and also in this picture you can see a lot of perspective going on and some foreshortening and a lot of those kind of tricky elements. But what makes it super cool and super fitted for our today's character is that this pose is super dynamic just because of the perspective and those foreshortenings and all of that stuff. So once I started sketching the pose, all of the other features of our today's character just aligned in my head perfectly, and I already had this picture perfect of today's drawing in my mind. So with this pose, I also right away kind of found a perfect place for the puppy that I needed to include in the drawing. And then along with that, the eager aesthetic that I was going for today also fitted perfectly with that. So I was just so excited during the whole drawing process. So now that the sketch is complete, what do you guys think? I absolutely love how this turned out, and thinking from the perspective of like 2 hours ago, and it wasn't even being anything that spectacular, to now that I'm doing one of the coolest drawings that I've done lately, I'm getting really hyped up for coloring, you know? And well, now for the color scheme. I obviously needed to use some green colors, which is definitely gonna be a challenge. But on the other hand, this drawing kind of fits good for some green elements. So one of the things that I thought of immediately was those bleached front parts of the hair that are so in right now. I think that Dua Lipa has it, and so many TikTokers are also having it right now, so you guys probably came across this sort of trend. And instead of making them blonde like usually, well, let's use green and let's see how it's gonna look. And honestly, I'm sort of loving it. And then another green element of today's piece are going to be the pants. And since the color will be the factor that is gonna make them stand out, I wanted to, enhance that even more, and I did a checkered pattern on them, which I think refers to the eager aesthetic very well.
Giddy up, 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 giddy up. I got horses in the back, trunk in the front, exterior red and that inside buttercup. I got what you need, I got what you want, I got what you need. Tell them giddy up, call her whoop, cause she poppin'. D4L, that's no option. She my one and only lover. So much fun, like I'm Thugger. Giddy up.
And this is what the drawing looks like done only with markers, like the wheel picked. But since I love this drawing so much, I really want to finish it up properly and add some details with my colored pencils. So let me just quickly do that and I'll be right back.
Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. I got horses in the back, trunk in the front, exterior red and that inside buttercup. I got what you need, I got what you want, I got what you need. Tell them giddy up. Rubber band, band, band man, band man like the cannon. I like dancing, see you panning, see you scrambling. Giddy up, keep it tough, put in work on the hush. What's the word? Calling bluffs. And I can't waste none of my time, so stop clogging on my line. Giddy up, 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 giddy up.
So this is what the drawing looks like, and honestly you guys, I'm sorry I'm getting so hyped up for it, but this is definitely one of the best pieces that I've created in my recent YouTube videos. Let me know if you agree with me, but if I'm being honest, and I hope I'm not sounding conceited, I absolutely love how this one turned out. And yeah, I think that will be pretty much all for my today's video. It was such a fun challenge to do. So yeah, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with my coming videos. Please stay safe and healthy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all and I can't wait to see you in my next video. And next one is going to be a long-awaited shoot tutorial, so stay tuned for that. Take care, bye!
I'm just going with the gut, never had a doubt, felt like this is just a must. Put me in perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now.